Hello there everybody, and welcome to Metroid Zero Mission. I debated for quite a while about what game I was going to play when Ukulele came to a close. And a friend of mine simply suggested to me, well, your AM2R Let's Play has been very popular, and it has. Like, it's been ludicrously popular compared to all my other Let's Plays I've been doing recently. And he suggested, well, why don't you sort of strike while the iron's hot, such as it is, and do another Metroid game? And there weren't that many Metroid games left. I'd done 2, and I'd done 2's remake. Obviously 1 and 3 I still had to do, and I'd already done 4, and I can't do any of the Prime games, unfortunately, because I can't record from consoles yet. I'm looking into ways for that, maybe at some future point. So that left me with either Zero Mission or Metroid 3. I decided to do Zero Mission. Anyway, let's get going. Easy, normal, easy, normal, easy, normal. Normal should be fine. I could play this game perfectly fine. And yes, I have completed it on hard. Have I completed? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I completed it on hard. It's been a while since I last played this, actually. I don't know if I'm going to get under 2 hours with... I'm definitely going to get 100%. It's whether or not I get under 2 hours with 100%. I've never pulled it off. I've never really come close, truth be told. Unlike Fusion, where I'd gotten really, really close on a couple of occasions, but I hadn't quite done it. With Zero Mission, I'd never really pulled it off. So we'll see how far I get, and we'll see how well I do. I'm not expecting much of anything. Oh, I'm out of practice. I really am actually out of practice on this. Give me an episode to get back into the swing of things. As I said, I haven't played this for quite a while. I mean, in my opinion, and it is in my opinion, I think... I mean, my view of the Metroid franchise is probably quite different from most people's, because most people would probably put Metroid 3 as the greatest Metroid game ever, but personally, I think Metroid 3 is starting to show its age. Like, actually going back to play it, the game feels kinda slow and a little bit clunky. Not to say that it's bad, it's really not bad, but it's probably not the amazing game that it used to be. I'm probably going to get so much fucking hate for that. Seriously, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Metroid 3. But, I mean, I had the choice of playing Metroid 3 or playing this. I chose to play this. I don't know if that means anything or not or what, but yeah, there it is. It's a strange thing. I don't know. I remember I had this plan in place. Wait, come on, get up there. For this sort of series. Well, I didn't know if it was going to be a series or if it was just going to be a one-off video or what, but it was going to be called something like The Order of Metroid, and it was going to be me literally just telling you the order in which I like the Metroid series, and if it was popular, then I was going to expand it into like a proper series. I was going to you know, do other game series that had lots of other games in them, you know, Final Fantasy, Legend of Zelda, games like that. Like I said, I don't know if I'll ever do that. I tend to find that, like, writing scripts isn't that easy. I mean, I'm a good writer, I like writing in my spare time, but writing scripts specifically is very difficult. I don't know quite why I find it so hard, it's just one of those things, I guess. But, it's one of those things, and that's just, you know, who I am. That's just, I have trouble writing scripts for some reason, and I don't know why. Still, it's not that important, I don't think. I mean, if I ever did do something like that, I'd probably try to spitball it. You know, sort of make it up as I go. Because, I mean, that's what I did with if you go back through my videos, you'll see I did a sort of best worst of games in 2014, and that I literally made up on the day. I literally just kept repeating myself until I found that come on. Oh, come on. I don't usually take this long to beat him. Oh, bugger off. Well, fuck you. I am really out of practice. Usually I get that guy first time. It's because I'm half focusing on talking, I'm sure of it. I'm not 100% in the game. I mean, I wasn't 100% convinced this was the game I wanted to play today. I had a couple of other games in mind, but I thought, nah, I'll do Metroid. Like I said, you know, my friend suggested I should do more Metroid games whilst people seem to be enjoying my Metroid games. So I thought, yeah, that's actually not a terrible idea. So we'll see where we get. I mean, this game, you know, as I've said before, I love this game. I think it's technically better than Metroid 3. Just because, like I said, Metroid 3 is really starting. I mean, if they remade Metroid 3, which, I don't know, maybe they will, maybe they won't, probably not. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. Everybody holds Metroid 3 in such high regard, and yes, it did do great things at the time, but I don't know, I feel like there are better Metroid games out there than the Metroid series has, you know? It's like... And here we go, part 2! Right. Come on. There we go. Right. Honestly. Talk about getting out of practice. Charge beam. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there are better Metroid games out there than, you know, than are in the Metroid franchise. You know, I mean, you could actually do that as a video. You know, top 10 Metroid games that aren't Metroid games. Because there's a bunch out there. Even ignoring the Castlevania series, which is, of course, put right there alongside the Metroid series after a certain amount of time. In the map room? Yes, it was the map room. I'll get the map while I'm here. Might as well. Oh, it's all so big. Let me think. Let me think. It's the bombs next, isn't it? Yeah, pretty sure it's the bombs. Okay. So, I mean, the Metroid series has had its up and downs, so whether or not... In fact, by the time this episode goes out, we'll have already had our answer. But at the time I'm recording this, we don't yet know. Oh no, that's after the fact. But first we go through here. There you go. Yeah, so at the time I'm recording this, E3 has not yet happened. So whether we're going to have a new Metroid game in it or not, by the time this video comes out, we'll already know. But I don't. So it's a big giant friggin' question mark. And whether or not it ends up with an exclamation mark, I don't know. I'd like to. But I mean, we've had the previews. And I know that Ori and the Blind Forest is getting a sequel that I am seriously hyped about. Like, I friggin' loved Ori and the Blind Forest. That's a game on my possible to play list if you guys would like a Let's Play of Ori and the Blind Forest. It could be good fun. I mean, the emotional effect on me was, or would be, minimal because I've already played it, of course. Now, no, down there we just have that. I'm really stretching my memory right now. It's been a long time since I last played this game, actually, in case you can't tell by how friggin' rough my gameplay is at the moment. There you are. Damn it, come on. I remembered how to do that. So usually you have to wait until you get the power grip, which comes later. But I like to get it now, because it saves time. Alright, what was I saying? I can't even remember. I'm getting so distracted with all sorts of different things. Oh yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest. I friggin' love that game. It was a genuinely good example of just how fun Metroidvanias can be. And I saw the preview, the teaser trailer, and I was just like, yes, more of that, please. I mean, there are plenty of others as well. I mean, I did that Environmental Station Alpha, and that was pretty decent, actually. Difficulty curve was completely fucked. Now, it wasn't so much a curve as just a series of fucking walls. But it was still good fun as far as Metroidvanias go. You know, it was there. It was exactly what you expect. What other ones are there? The Shadow Complex. That was a Metroid game that was literally made by people who wanted to make a good Metroid game. And it shows. It is so good. You got Axiom Verge. I know my friend Zero's recently played that. Which way am I going? It's this way. And he didn't like it as much. He thought the difficulty curve, again, all over the shop. I mean, their plan with Axiom Verge was to emulate the original Metroid in as much detail as possible, and... Excuse me, I felt that building up for the last couple of minutes. Yeah, their plan with Axiom Verge was to try to recapture the original feeling of the original Metroid. Personally, I don't like the original Metroid. Like, really, it sucks. I think it's the worst Metroid in the whole series. Stop it. Die. Thank you. Come on, down you go. There we go. You can get this one later if you really want, but I prefer to get it now. There's literally no point in not getting it now. Wait for it to go back up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Right. So yeah, it was alright. But like I said, I don't like the original Metroid. I think it really aged poorly. And in fact, one of the things I was gonna... In fact, no, I won't finish that sentence because I'll leave that. I don't know if I'll ever get to doing my Order of Metroid video, but if I do, I feel like I should leave some surprises for it. I mean, I don't know. Do you think I'd be okay doing videos like that? I mean, the only video like that I've ever actually done was the, you know, the best worst of. And I think it works. I think it did okay. Problem with doing that, of course, was that I didn't have a huge chunk of games to really pull from. I played a lot of good games and not so many bad ones. So a lot of the bad games I ended up playing on that front ended up actually being games I kind of liked, but were in the bad list because, you know, default. Power grip. I kind of get a feeling that was designed for the male Chozos. I don't know. Maybe. But anyway. We have to wait for the fucking statue. Come on. Thank you. Just so they can show you how the power grip works. I did think it was weird, actually, first time I played this, that you didn't have the grip function that you do in Fusion, because they like introduced it and then took it away again. It's just like, what? Why? Why would you do that? There would literally be no reason for you to do that. But no, it's explained. It's because it's an item. And I know that certain people have a sort of, what you could call it, a headcanon, or, you know, like their own personal view on the matter. That is, that Samus's fusion suit, because it's had large chunks and pieces removed, is actually lighter than her standard power suit, so it allows her to grip without the power grip item, which I suppose could work. I mean, it makes a certain kind of sense. You know, in as much as anything makes sense in the friggin' Metroid universe. I mean, I think the bottom line is that Zero Mission completely replaces the original Metroid. We don't need the original Metroid now, like literally. It's completely replaced by this, and I think that's fine because, like I said, the original Metroid really hadn't aged. And of course, this isn't just a basic remake. They add stuff to like the lore of the world and everything else that's going on, and I think it works definitely in its favor because, you know, the lore of Metroid is actually pretty light on the ground if you actually stop down and think about it. Like, a lot of it is told through subtext. And okay, the Prime series changed that quite a bit as it sort of went on, because that obviously had to tell more of a story, because, you know, that's what people expect from games these days. And it's one of those things that Metroid's always kind of struggled with, in the sense that it's never been sure whether it's wanted to tell a story or not. Actually, that's the wrong way. It's that one. Because it wants to tell a story, but it doesn't want to do it directly. And a lot of people think that's where Fusion kind of fell down. Like, in a lot of ways, because it wanted to tell a story, that means it has to be very linear. And, you know, linearity is great for telling a story, but in terms of Metroidvania, not so much. Is that a save point? Okay, I couldn't remember if that was a save. I couldn't remember where the map room is. So yeah, linearity versus open worldiness. You know, the more open world a game is, the sort of less, I guess. Oh crap! Wasn't sure I was going to make that. Oh crap! No, I'm falling. Alright, fine, we'll do it the easy way, shall we? I honestly didn't think I was going to make that first jump, that's why I kind of spazzed out. Donk. No! What next? What is next? We go back up. Is it the Varia suit? Oh no, I remember. Yeah, if memory serves. Yeah, it's the speed booster. Spoiler alert. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Oh, bugger it. I can just get across that. Gotcha. Okay. Down. Now we have to go to crate area. No, stop hurting me. What have I ever done to you? Yes. Just high enough. I hope I remember like all the items and stuff, because otherwise I'm going to be really embarrassed. Jump over the weird thing. Not sure what that is actually. And while we're here, yes please, because we are out of time for this episode, sadly. This is going rather well. I mean, we're already a chunk of the way, and I'm not even 100% sure how far I have gotten. But then I don't care. So, yes, thank you all for watching, everybody. Hope you are enjoying my continual playing of Metroid franchise. So, yeah, please remember to like, to comment, and to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next part, guys. Bye!